If you're wondering why I look a little moist, I just took a shower. And honestly, after a video that I'm about to make, I might need to take another shower. Eli Roth. Some of you probably know this name, especially if you're somebody in the horror movie community. Eli Roth has always been one of those filmmakers or movie directors in the industry that have just never been able to buy. No matter how many movies this guy makes, there is not one movie of his that I have actually enjoyed from beginning to end. And recently, he decided to put out a new movie named The Ice Cream Man. And oh my god.
They're not trying to kill us. They're trying to turn us.
First of all, before I go even deeper in this, I'm not reviewing this movie. In fact, this is the main reason why I'm making this video in the first place. This is more so not a criticism of Eli Roth's work, but more about Eli Roth the person. First of all, this dude has some serious fucking problems because most of his movies are a bunch of gore fest. Now, I have nothing against gore in movies. I have nothing against extreme violence in movies. I can handle R-rated movies and I can handle gore in a lot of different ways. But the way Eli Roth treats gore in a lot of his work is just fucking pathetic. It's somebody that is trying so hard to feel like they're edgy. Ooh, I'm going above and beyond unlike everybody else in the industry, when in reality it's just, brother, you're just doing torture porn. Like, this is just what it is. It's the same issue that I have with the Terrifier movies, where it's like, oh, I love Terrifier. Can you tell me one thing about these movies outside from the gore? I like Art the Clown. It's like, yeah, that's what I thought. The dude is also just kind of a creep. He does a lot of stuff in his movies, especially with women. I don't know what you're trying to say here. I don't know what you're implying, but this is weird, okay? This is odd, the way that you kind of portray women or the way that you treat women in a lot of your movies. It's fucking disgusting even, especially in horror movies where already women get up really fucking bad in this fucking genre. But you just need to take it a little bit further. You just need to push it even further to just make it even more gross and weird than it already is. Oh, and to make matters even worse, he loves genocide. Yes, that's right, Eli Roth is a raging Zionist. Now, let me be clear about one thing. Just because somebody is Jewish, and Eli Roth is a Jewish American filmmaker, doesn't mean that that makes you a Zionist. Being Jewish doesn't automatically make you a Zionist. That's not the case with Eli Roth. The dude is a hardcore Zionist, and he has said and posted some horrendous shit in support of Israel that is just insane. I mean, this dude was posting horrible shit about Greta Thunberg on his Instagram account, even saying that Greta Thunberg deserved to be eaten by cannibals. What the fuck is this? Like, aren't you in your 40s or something? This is absolutely deranged and insane behavior. You might be saying, damn, all this shit you just fucking listed is pretty fucking bad. So what's the deal with this fucking new ice cream movie? His new crime now is that his new horror movie has generated AI, which is just insane to think about. The horror genre, for many years, has been famous or infamous, depending on what movie you talk about, is known to be very cheap. And by I mean cheap is that they are able to put out some amazing films with budgets that aren't super high. I mean, look at somebody like Blumhouse. That fucking studio puts out a bunch of shitty horror movies. But hey, they always keep the budget low, so the profit is always pretty big on those movies, even if they're terrible. So the fact that Eli Roth decided to waste a bunch of fucking money on this movie, and even then he still decided, you know what, I should probably use generative AI in my movie. What the fuck, what? You might be saying, Diego, you're being way too harsh of this dude. You don't even have the right to criticize the movie since you haven't even watched it. And maybe you're right, maybe I don't have the right to talk about this movie. But honestly, the fact that it even has generative AI makes me not even give it a chance. In fact, just because you use Gen AI, that makes me want to give you the worst grade even for a movie that I haven't fucking seen. This shit is already a 0 out of 10 and I haven't even watched it. If you didn't even bother to put in the effort and not use Gen AI in your movie, why should I give you my time to watch your bullshit? And just be like, oh, this is terrible, and you use Gen AI. I guess 0 out of 10 still? It's like nothing changes. If I watch this movie, oh, this shit is fucking terrible. 0 out of 10. Oh, I don't need to watch this movie because I know it was made with no effort whatsoever. 0 out of 10. Fuck it. It's like, who cares at this point? It's Eli Roth specifically. The dude is a fraud. Eli Roth is a mediocre film director. No, he's not even, he's a terrible film director. He's horrendous. All his movies are just absolute horseshit. Every time this dude even gets a little bit of criticism for his terrible shit, he's always like, oh, well, there's always studio meddling. And I'm sure that he has had to deal with studio meddling. But there gets to a point where you can't use the fucking excuse of the studio putting their fingers on your movie. At some point, you just need to own up to your shit. But bottom line is, Eli Roth is a terrible human being. He's a terrible filmmaker. And I just really have no fucking desire to watch anything else from this guy ever again. I think the last movies that I watched from him were Thanksgiving and the Borderlands movie. Yeesh. And I just hit a breaking point where I was like, oh, wait a minute. I fucking hate this guy's movies. Why am I even still bothering with this shit? But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy me ranting about this dude. I've been meaning to talk about Eli Roth since I heard about this Gen AI shit with the Ice Cream Man movie. It was just a perfect opportunity to finally express just how much I fucking despise this dude. But anyways, I hope I see you in the next one. Take care. Oh, come the fuck on!